Hi there, William Bushey, and I'm going to be covering messages can deceive. So we're going to hop right into it here. I'm going to show you my commercials that I made with the intent of self-enhancement deception, but we'll look at that later and more principles of deceiving messages. So let's hop right into it. You know that feeling when you're coming from a long, hard day at work and you get to finally take a seat and eat some fixins? Yeah, that's how it feels to smoke a Marlboro cigarette. Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country. Marlboro filter cigarettes. All right, we're gonna go next one. This is the woman ad. In between the ads, you'll see that I use a little bit different tactics, trying to appeal to different things. With the men, I'm trying to be more manly and cowboy-y and country-ish. Um, and here you'll see that I'm trying to act more luxurious per se. Anyway, let's go into it. With Marlboro Red cigarettes, I feel luxurious. The red tips match with my outfit and make me feel strong and confident. They're cleaner, prettier, and just overall better for you. Gorgeous women know to smoke a Marlboro Red. Marlboro, America's luxury cigarette. Alright, and we'll go on now. Oh, my bad. Alright, so now after we see the commercials, we're going to actually look at the different types of deception. So there's the pro-social deception, the self-enhancement deception, the selfish deception, and the anti-social deception. Well, it turns out pro-social deception is when the lie's trying to make someone feel good. So that's when you say like, "Oh, it doesn't look that bad." When you see your friend in an outfit and you're like, "Well, I don't really know. It doesn't look that good." But I will tell them that they look good in order to boost their confidence and make them feel good about themselves. Self-enhancement deception is when you're actively trying to make yourself look better by lying, or a little bit of weaseling terms there. Selfish deception is when you make up lies in order to protect yourself. In some ways, this is similar to self-enhancement because you're trying to make yourself look better. But with selfish deception, you're more trying to turn away the blame from yourself for whatever reason. Antisocial deception is when you're actively trying to spread rumors and trying to hurt another person in some way. And so all of those lies are told by liars, go figure. And your liars tend to hold to these different four characteristics. Liars like to hold back. They make less sense. They seem very negative whenever you're talking to them. They make a negative impression on you, and they act very, very tense. Liars have a little bit more ambiguity to their language, meaning that you can't always understand what they mean. It's hard to pin that down. They like to use their weasel words and their language fallacies, as I said, with hard to pin down. They speak very, very slowly, almost seeming like they are holding back something or not quite telling you the full story. And liars will also be less cooperative, harder to work with, and will definitely have a tense body language about them. Lots of body movement, fidgeting hands, looking away, won't make eye contact. And as a result, you will notice these whenever there's a pretty obvious lie being told. However, truth bias makes these very hard to pick up on, especially in really close relationships. It can be really hard to separate deception from truth. So as a result, these people in these really long relationships where they built up so much trust, they just tend to, not notice all these little signs. And normally people have about a 50-ish% chance of picking up on a lie. However, that chance drastically decreases when when you've been in a longer relationship with these people. And now let's look at my commercials. So, looking at both of my commercials, you can see that they're both kind of self-enhancement deceptions. I utilize a lot of weasel words, making it hard for people to actually, see where the Marlboro cigarette is better than other cigarettes. I'm not speaking from experience. You can also see that I hold back lots of words. I speak with pauses. I speak slowly, and it can be hard to track what I mean. However, because it is a commercial, it's kind of hard to be tense, with your word delivery and look tense. And nor am I making, nor am I being very negative with any of my words or being overly defensive, because I'm trying to pull people in. I'm not trying to make people go away from the product. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my commercials and my analysis. Thank you so much, and have a great one.